Mr. Elvis Aaron Presley, the man. We're going to do the song that Greg done the other day. I have not watched that on purpose because, well, I wanted to hear this song organically because I already kind of know what it means, about how I grew up, and yeah, I get that part. So this is for Carolyn, and just left a powerful reply to her on a post. I keep that personal, but just know we feel the same way, Carolyn. Is this the same concert from when he kissed everybody? Or is this just that same hotel? Let me know.
As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto. And his mama cries, but if there's one thing that she don't need, it's another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. Now people, don't you understand? The child needs a helping hand. You're gonna be an angry young man someday. Now take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way, where the world turns?
Yeah, man, I know this song well. Ooh. This song goes along with what I just replied to her about. I firmly believe that. Yeah, the drums, the groove, the R&B way it's. I'm sorry, that was powerful. Ooh. Yeah, the damn bars, the way it's the way it's formatted, basically, the lyrics, the song, the structure of the song. Ah, yeah, I love this song. While he turned and looked the other way. This is a blend of like Aretha Franklin's Respect and Hank Williams' Men with Broken Hearts. Yeah, everybody that grew up without Rick Hall from Muscle Shoals will be the best example I know. That man went through more pain than anybody ever should. I'm pretty familiar with Elvis's past. He went through a lot too. Hank Williams Jr., Michael Jackson even was thrust on the stage and made me up. Yeah, it's not easy. They give their life for music and to tell the truth. They are true martyrs and true prophets because they speak to millions of people and they deliver a message of hope and something that's real that'll help you get through dark days.
need is another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. Now, people, don't you understand that y'all need a helping hand? You're gonna be an angry young man someday. Now take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Where the world turns. And a hungry little boy with a runny nose plays in the street as the cold wind blows in the ghetto. And his hunger burns. So he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal, and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, he's...
The drummers killed it. I know this song is interpreted by most people, and it is about African Americans and how they growing up in the ghetto. This song has more than one meaning, though. I promise you it does. Now you can interpret it however you want it. Anybody that grew up being oppressed, brainwashed, abused mentally, physically, or racially, finally breaking free from the chains, but never forgets the pain. It's a beautiful song. The backup singers, ooh.
His hunger burns. So he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal, and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, he steals a car, he tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. As a crowd gathers round, an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as the young man dies, on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. And his mama cries. And his mama cries.
I was watching Elvis earlier today. Man, that's so good. Yes, sir. Sorry. Bill Maher, what the hell? Yeah. Thank you, Carolyn. I'm sorry I'd heard it before. I didn't know that. I didn't know what the song was called. You know, I just know it has dual meanings. I've heard other people reference it. And Elvis grew up rough. He grew up in the ghetto. he understood the black culture just as much as Johnny Cash and Hank Jr. and all of them did. Ray Charles didn't like him for this song. Said he was a wannabe pretender. But that's just his opinion. I pick a song that can apply to different situations. It's one of the greatest ways to make a song. After all, we know Elvis didn't write it. Look up who did. Yeah, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Tupelo, Mississippi. The national treasury would be in Tupelo, Mississippi. We put Hank Williams pictures on $100 bills. The day Elvis passed away would be our national holiday. I checked Chat GPT. I checked Gemini and Copilot, three biggest AIs. And Elvis and Hank Williams, as far as it can see, along with John Lennon and maybe Bob Dylan. But it said Elvis and Hank Williams was out front. That's the two most referenced names in music. There's more songs written about them. Their names are mentioned in more songs. So, yeah. And they were contemporaries, basically. I mean, Elvis covered 3 of Hank's songs. He may have covered other people as much, but he didn't dress like them. And he didn't, Elvis took dancing to another level, but he was basically doing what Hank was doing to a much more badass degree. Johnny Cash was pretty good. They imitated each other. But Elvis could do it. Michael Jackson could outdance Elvis, but Elvis was like Michael Jackson like. I might get crucified for that. He didn't quite have the agility Michael Jackson did, but he had agility. I mean, he knew karate. He was, yeah, love it. 13 minutes. I don't want to end this at 13 minutes. Shit, that's a bad number. In the ghetto. So, mental health is real. Good part to start. You know where's that? Knock on heaven's door. Don't nobody gonna answer me no more, so keep on knocking on heaven's door. That thing's way out of tune. Alright, 14 minutes. Much love. Thank you, Carolyn.